Sometimes you'll want to work with more than one contact at a time, especially if you want to update multiple records at once or schedule activities with multiple contacts. In this video, I want to show you some things that you can do with the contact list. Use the List View button to go to your contact list. This view is very similar to a spreadsheet record, with each column header representing the database field and each row below representing an individual contact in ACT. By default, your contacts are sorted alphabetically by company name, but you can click individual headers at the top to sort this list by any of the other fields. You can also drag the edges of these headers to resize these columns to your own preferences. Now, you may have noticed some extra columns on the left. ACT displays these by default. Hover over each of these headers to see what these columns represent. The contact list displays some of the basic fields for your contacts, but it doesn't display everything. If you'd like to add, remove, or reorder the columns on this view, then you can click the Customize Columns button at the top right. I'm going to remove the Address To column by clicking it to highlight it, and then by clicking this left arrow button to remove it. I'd also like to add the ID Status field to my current view. So I'll click it on the left and move it to the right. From here, I can even reorder these columns by moving items up and down on the list to wherever I want them to appear. If you mess anything up, don't worry. You can always click the Reset button on this screen to go back to the default view. Once you're all finished, click OK, and ACT will display your new contact list settings for you. If you'd like to view the details of any of these contacts, simply click the contact's name. And then to go back to the list view at any time, click the List View button at the top. Now, what if you want to schedule a meeting with multiple contacts at once? One way to do this is to enable Tag Mode by checking the box next to Tag Mode. Then click each individual row to select a contact. Tag Mode allows you to toggle on and off for each contact. So if you click a contact's row again, it will deselect it. From here, click the Meeting button at the top, and this will open the Meeting Activity pane on the right, automatically populating the Associate With fields with the contacts that you selected. When you're finished selecting contacts, remember to uncheck the Tag Mode setting. You can also choose Untag All to deselect every contact. As a side note, you can also use the Control button on your keyboard to select multiple contacts at once. While you have some contacts selected like this, you can click the Lookup Selected button at the top to perform a lookup of just these contacts. Now your list looks much different. This is useful if you want to run reports on a lookup, or if you just want to modify every record here at once. Let's say that I wanted to change all of these contacts in my current lookup to have a title of CEO. After performing this lookup, go to the Edit menu at the top and choose Replace Field. Now I can determine which field I want to replace by choosing it in the left dropdown. In this case, it would be Title, and then I can enter the new value in the right column, CEO. Once I click OK, this change will affect all contacts in my current lookup at once. If you'd like to remove any contacts from your current lookup, just select it and then click the Omit Selected button at the top. Finally, you can also use a list view like this to export these records to an Excel spreadsheet or to send them to your printer. After setting your desired lookup, use the Contact Actions dropdown in the top right and choose Export. This will export only the data you see here to a spreadsheet. Printing works the same way. From the Contact Actions dropdown, just choose Print. One important note to add here is that the export and print functions will only export or print the data that appears on the screen. So if you need to show more information on the export, make sure you customize your columns here first.